joined by a real celebrity in our community right now, Poppy Parsons, the owner of Smart Flowers. But we all know her because she was back at the Rose Parade on New Year's Day in Pasadena, California. Poppy, thanks for taking time to spend some time with us this morning.
Oh, good morning, Colin. I'm happy to be here and chat with you.
Yeah, we're happy to have you here, too. How was that experience at the Rose Parade?
Oh, my gosh. It's always amazing, right? And this year, just a completely different vibe, different float this year. Back on January 1st this year after pausing and switching to a Monday because it's never on a Sunday last year. So back in the whole spirit of things, it was phenomenal.
Yeah, and you were part of the team that put together that beautiful Explore Louisiana float. And I think you said before there wasn't going to be a way to miss that float, and there was no way. It was, I think it was featured on national TV, actually.
It was, yeah, it was. It was featured on a few channels, and they're a major sponsor of the Rose Parade. They have been for 3 years now, and so they're part of the mid-parade performance, so kind of the halftime show. If you're used to the sports lingo, halftime show, mid-parade show, and they put on a great show, and we created a beautiful float.
And it was an award-winning float, too. The Showmanship Trophy, Best Display of Showmanship and Performance as well. And that is actually your 5th award. You've every time you've been to the Rose Parade as part of this team with Fiesta Floats, you've won an award. And that's a feather in your cap, I think.
It's pretty great, to gather from across North America. I believe I'm the only Canadian again this year, the only Canadian at our company. And to gather and have 4 days to build and win for all 5 our floats in our company this year, and for me to win every time I've been there. So 5 for 5 for me, and 5 for 5 this year for Fiesta Floats.
And of course, last year, the Sweepstakes Trophy, which was the biggest award of them all.
Yeah, that one, was over the top fabulous. I still remember working on it. It was fun to go over and see that crew again. I spent a little bit of time on their float again this year, which was always heartwarming.
And a lot of work goes into it. I know you arrived in Pasadena on Boxing Day, and it was basically nonstop for the whole week, wasn't it?
Yeah, we did. I did get in time to have a little bit of visit and fun at a little celebration party Boxing Day evening. And then we hit the ground running on the 27th. Nonstop work for 4 days before judging and before the parade for the float has to go down to the parade route. So 4 days of pretty crazy, exciting, exhausting, fabulous, crazy. All the adjectives fit into those 4 days. It's phenomenal to get all that done in that short amount of time. Yeah,
and how does it feel to see all that hard work, make that turn from Orange Grove to Colorado Boulevard? That's got to be very exciting.
It is. At the end of it, you're so tired. You work such long hours, and you wake up early in the morning. I thought it was early coming here today, but we wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning on parade day to get down to the route, to get seating, to walk up, to view the floats at night, to listen to who wins awards and wait for that anticipation, and then to see that float out in the sunshine. It's just another completely different look at it. Full upright jester, Jerry the Jester standing upright in the sun, the music playing, the bands playing, everybody being there. There's nothing like it. You sit in the grandstands and you just await your float to come up, and you're flipping through the book, who's next, and we're all excited for each other. And when your work rolls around the corner, there's nothing that can beat it. I can't be more proud.
Yeah, and the entire province, I think, should be proud of you, for sure.
Well, it's quite a different experience, and I've had opportunity to talk to lots of people across the province over the years, and I don't think everybody realizes how cool it really is and how much work goes into it. So I appreciate being able to tell you guys a little bit more about it and talk about the behind the scenes. And we're so glad to have you here in studio to share that experience with us. I guess you'll probably be coming back to Pasadena next year, right? Well, it always depends on how the team needs to be created, who works the best together, what skills everybody brings, how many floats we get. So the company is already looking at building already. They're already starting to try to build contracts and make contacts with people. So it always depends on how many floats that they get contracts for and how many florists they need. But I was asked by May last year, so I hope to know by summertime at the latest, and it would be a yes if I'm asked.
All right. Poppy, anything else you'd like to add?
Well, I'm happy to sit and chat with you, Colin, and show you some pictures, and you can chat about it later. I always bring my book and my pin, and we're always honored with Louisiana to feed us and take care of us, and the camaraderie amongst every part of the floats. Everything from welders and builders and contractors to float decorators to volunteers to the florists. It's a team. Huge team effort. We just put the icing on the cake.
Poppy, congratulations and thanks for coming in today.
Thank you.